Hey, what's up? It's Kit. Time for another video. This is the before of this reel. Now, let me show you one that I've already worked on. Okay. Okay. So, as you can see, this has already stopped, and this one's still turning. Now, see. So this is considerably slower compared to this one, and that matters a lot when you intend for these reels to be cast out. Now, these are great reels, okay? The problem with them is that they don't have a cast control system, and becomes a headache when you want to use them for casting. We're gonna fix that today. All right, so I'm gonna open this up. There's going to be quite a few things that we need to do to it, and before we start, I want to show you exactly what I will be using. So these are M5 washers, okay? Stainless steel, but they actually are the same size as the magnets that I'm gonna be using. Now, the thing with these is that they have kind of some attraction to the magnets themselves, okay, but not too strong actually. All right, so I think about 4 and they start losing it. Okay, so we're gonna be using these for spacers, okay, and the aim for this is to make the magnets be really close to the spool as much as we can. We're not going to use up a lot, but we need to space the magnets so that they would be very, very close to the spool without touching the spool. Now, remember that for some guys, they actually back down the spool tension knob to give you a bit of distance, okay? And what that does is actually give you a bit of side-to-side motion on the spool right there. So we also need to consider that when it plays side to side like that, the magnets don't get hit. So, and it's still actually closer to the actual spool.
Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. Now, you'll need 2 bits for this, because this is experience that I have from the previous install. Alright, so you need a bigger bit Phillips screw for this one right here. So this is the first thing that you take off. Okay, the handle assembly is pretty straightforward, and it's better to line everything up and the work surface clear. Okay, so have everything lined up. Okay, so the next thing is to take off the handle nut. Then you take off the whole assembly, just put it to the side there. Okay, so we have this, take this all off, put it to the side, and we have the pawl. Okay, I like keeping it attached like that so that I can just so now, this is a bit stuck, alright, so just how they did this, alright, so you need to wiggle it around and then take this whole bit off. Now, with this one, you can see that
there's some space here, alright, there's nothing there, alright, so just leave that alone. Alright, now, take the spool off, And this is gonna be our working area right here. Okay, so what we want to do is to actually check how much clearance we have. Now, our guide here is that this does not touch the spool. All right, we don't know exactly by how much, but we know that if this is installed, that clicker right there, okay, this thing doesn't reach or doesn't get hit. Okay, so what we want to do now is to see exactly how many washers it takes to actually reach that spot. Roughly about 6 washers, and it's about the same depth as the same height as the clicker right here. So I'm gonna get one of my magnets and see exactly how many washers. It's 3. All right, so which means that I can put 3 washers, and the magnet is going to be about as tall as this clicker. All right, and I'm gonna put that there. There we go. Now there's this round thing here, okay, that I'm using for this, and I'm also, if this becomes successful, I know that I'm gonna be using this, and they're gonna be opposing sides. One is going to be, well, the poles are gonna be opposite for both of them. Okay, so if you stack them, you'll see that it's about the same height as the clicker, and that's a good thing because we know that we're in the right ballpark. I have super glue, all right, and I have accelerant. What I will do is I will stack these 3, just put a dab on each. There we go. All right, now from there, what I could do is actually, now I can lightly glue this just to see, or just to test the fitting. All right, so lightly glue. I'm not gonna put a lot yet. Okay, now I can put in the spool, take the plate, there we go, and then give it a spin. Okay, now I can already tell that the magnet has an effect, because it's, I mean, this should be spinning a lot more. Okay, so just for your reference, these magnets have a 0.9 kg power. All right, so they are quite strong, and I am thinking I would need about 2 of these to slow the spool down. I don't want to stop the spool, I just want to slow it down. All right, so we have 3. There we go. Spray the accelerant. So it's hard. Okay. There. And then the next one, stick this one. Okay, so just test fit. This is the more difficult of the 2 to install. Like that. Now, let's do this. Add a good drop of glue or epoxy if you're confident that you're getting it right. Okay, the magnet will actually help you. Okay, stack and stick it like that. Now you'll need a few seconds That's set. Alright, so with this, we can do is just super glue the base. Alright, put a tad bit there as well. There we go. It slowed down significantly, and that is actually very, very good. Before, if we spun it, it'll go on forever, but now it significantly slowed down.
And after everything, what's going to happen is we are going to compare the two. Alright guys, so we finally put the mags in, and we're closing up the reel. Kind of a standard procedure here. Now after everything, what's going to happen is we're going to test out everything.
Alright, so you guys see that? We'll loosen up. We have a bit of play there. Okay. See? Significantly slower than what it was before. Okay. There we go. So now if we put a bit more of, we take off the side to side motion just a tad bit, you can see that it doesn't spin as much anymore. Alright guys, so there you have it. If you like this video, consider subscribing, give it a thumbs up if you haven't yet, and share so that we can help a lot more people. Alrighty, so again, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Alright, so here we are after putting everything on. Alright, so I am going to put a side by side of this and when we tested it out the first time. Here we go. Alright, as you can see, it is way slower than it was now. I'm pretty sure that this will be very awesome to cast with. Alright, just like its little brother right here. Alright, now we can actually try and see. Bang, there we go. So you can see this is exactly like the small one now. Has a lot of brakes, will help us cast far. It'll be fun reels to use in the surf. There we go.